Yeah, he is. He was just pins. You don't understand his stream.
Nah, I don't.
That would be one of the famous last words before it would get scary for PlaqueBoyMax, because he got himself a new girlfriend that he finally decided to display to the world.
Okay.
She was revealed when,
Come on, Max.
I believe
What
it
are
was
you
Your
doing?
Rage. Yeah, it was Your Rage that had called him with Kai Cenat
This
in a
nigga
car
feel,
while he
this nigga feeling better and doing wild shit. He trying to go back into the hospital, ain't he, y'all?
in the hospital, because he was in the hospital for an infection that he got from a tattoo
For
covering. Or he was
real?
getting a tattoo. He's got a lot of tattoos. And he was in the hospital for several weeks. Initially, he couldn't even like move one side of his body, which was quite scary. So I'm glad he was able to get out of that. But when a girl answered, they were like, "Oh, whoa, what's going on here?" So he would eventually reveal that he got a girlfriend, and the first time that they would be pictured together was at courtside of a Lakers game. Then he would bring her on stream, and this is one of the clips of her on stream. And you guys know how it is with fans. Like, she was reading a hate comment.
Granger knows that if you're a lineman in charge of keeping the lights on, you go to great lengths.
And then he would address that. So I'm going to play that clip for you guys right now.
She looked like a man. I've never gotten that before. That's new.
Yo, stop reading the negative. I'm gonna get tight. I'm gonna end the stream. Don't read.
That was
no
the first one
I
I read.
bet you see
It
all the
was just
people
caught me
saying
off
you.
guard.
You see all the people saying you pretty. Like, what are you
Okay.
doing? Don't read that.
I was just okay.
What's up, bro? What's your eat for your? I bet. All right, smooth. All right, bet. Just let me know when you're on the way. Don't ever read no negative.
So did he ever get the tattoo finished? That made him go through that little situation?
I don't give. Don't read them. Why you reading the negative?
Okay,
beautiful.
my bad.
All right, don't do that again. The stream done.
Okay.
And chat, be nice or your gonna get banned. No cap.
Now, like I said, with the life cycle of any streaming girlfriend, it usually starts off as them meeting on stream for content, and then they'll build up the tension between each other, and then people won't know whether they're dating or not, and then they'll reveal that they're dating, and once they start dating and give it about 2 weeks or so, that's when the audience begins to develop a disdain for the girlfriend, because she's pretty much cucking them for content because other chicks can't be on the stream anymore. With PlaqueBoyMax, this happened differently. He might have met her. The whole development up until girlfriend point happened off stream. And people are going to talk their talk. But the problem is, when you're as public of a figure as PlaqueBoyMax, people are going to do some digging, and do some digging they did, because I don't know if I think PlaqueBoyMax has his own Kick Champ now. Kick Champ, if you're unfamiliar, he's one of the biggest clip posting pages, one of the biggest Kai Cenat hater pages. Like, anything negative about Kai Cenat, he will post it, he will spin it. The guy's hilarious. I'm not gonna lie. Like, I like Kai Cenat, and I think he did him a little bit dirty with the school in Nigeria stuff. But that page is funny, man. Listen, I'm not going to sit here and lie. And he'll always show love to Aiden Ross for some reason. But
That's
this new
funny as
girlfriend that
shit.
PlaqueBoyMax,
That is a white guy. That is probably a... Oh, you know, I'm not going to even throw that out there. No, it ain't. It's probably not. I don't know. But that is funny as shit that they like Aiden Ross. They just probably like Aiden Ross.
Grace Henderson claims she formerly worked for Rock Nation, and they started doing some digging on her. And wow, the digging was a little bit scary, because they put together this page. Like I said, this not Ulxa page, this has to be his Kick Champ, because he's the guy that surfaced all of this, and he put up a whole compilation of every stream that she had been on since 2021. And I'm gonna play you guys that compilation right now.
Yeah, play it.
My leg won't let me get that far. I'm telling you.
Oh, yeah.
My leg won't let me get
You and
that
your
far.
excuses.
Right.
All right, I got a great one. Before you.
That's different.
No, I'm saying. She tried to stick her tongue in my mouth, y'all. What, bro? What?
Wait, so you be taking the camera with you?
Yeah, not like my big camera. I take my I have the phone, little streaming phone.
Oh, I get what they trying to say. I get what they trying to say. Y'all get what they trying to say about this girl?
Okay. Moving from the Bay Area to Los Angeles, the dating culture is very different out here. Like, all I see around me, since I'm like very involved with like being in the industry, being around, you know, people that are considered in our society as higher profile people, you know what I'm saying? I see a lot.
It's crazy.
All right,
They saying bad stuff?
They not even talking. They only talking about me. He can read everything, though. That's the worst part. I kind of hate it. But it's like,
Like consistent content. Who's your like dream collab?
My dream collab?
Like Aiden?
I'd probably say Aiden. Yeah.
Okay.
Because I've been watching him for a long time. Like, a lot of people just think like, oh, he just got big, so you start watching. Like, nah, I've been watching it for like a long time. Like,
Oh, that's lit.
That's more than half of my earnings in college. Chat, I'm insecure too. I've been hurt before. I've been hurt before. So of course you're gonna make sure you watch everything in your upcoming relationship. Everybody got insecurities. Everybody got feelings. She's been hurt in her past relationship, just like I've been hurt in my past relationship. Before we met each other.
It's like y'all are real people. She a real person too with real feelings.
We all got real feelings, so we understand how they go.
I'm not gonna lie, man. I feel like PlaqueBoyMax, he's got the bread. He's got to hire a private investigator before he brings a chick public.
But look, damn, he didn't do his research, I guess. Oh, he probably didn't know it like that. But, hey, man, people wifing up, Cardi B. People sitting around wifing up Cardi B. People wifing up Megan Good. Look at Klay Thompson. He loving on Megan Good. And look at all the people she been with. Look at all the people Megan Good been with. Look at all the people. Cardi B used to sell kitty cat, bro. Like, come on, bro. She used to rob niggas. Come on. I mean, like, yo, Cardi B was out in the street. She was a stripper. And niggas used to sit around and say, oh, I ain't raping no girl that's a stripper.
Realistically, or get one of these terminally online guys like, yo, look up the past here, because there's levels to this. And I think, like, for example, if she's up there, these are two figures where I'm like, okay, if she was there for an Aiden Ross stream, it's like, it is what it is. Even though he said, oh, she don't really know the streaming, she don't get this streaming ish. Oh, she gets it. She's got a couple of degrees in this streaming ish. She's been in this streaming ish when PlaqueBoyMax was still in his dad's bedroom, or the bedroom of his dad's house. A bedroom in his dad's house when he was in his childhood bedroom streaming, trying to come up. She was already in Aiden Ross's Faye's house room. What? And yeah, I'll reveal how
Imagine being able to build anything just by thinking about it. Meet Base 44, a complete AI creation platform.
Aiden got introduced to her, because that's already scary too. But it was Deshae Frost, and she's kissing Deshae Frost on stream, which is, oh man, this is harrowing. And Almighty J. Listen, Almighty J and Deshae Frost, these are two figures. I knew Deshae Frost before streaming, but let me tell you how I knew of who Deshae Frost was. I learned about Deshae Frost because of the video that he had YBN Namir's ex-girlfriend, Salt. I forgot her name. S-A-H-L-T. I don't know her actual name. Or I can't remember it right now. She's also the ex-girlfriend of FouseyTube. But I think Fousey had her first or something. But Deshae Frost had her looking crazy on that vlog. And then I just know Deshae Frost as being, and I think everyone else knows him as being like the biggest horn dog. He has like kind of changed up his content. He has weathered the storm. He's gotten a lot of hate in the past. And I do think he's like pushed things over the edge, and Kai Cenat gave him some game, and he's like, listen, man, you don't got to do all this. You're entertaining. I believe in you. And I think that helped Deshae Frost's spirit. But that's one example, right? So that's the brand that Deshae Frost has. So that doesn't look good. And then Almighty J, all I know Almighty J for, and I think someone else said this recently, they said Almighty J is cracking every industry chick. I mean, we saw him with Black China years ago when he was like, what, 18? No, I don't want to get Black China in trouble. I don't know if he was 17 at the time. I think it was Namir that was 16 when he first got into the game. So I think Almighty J was, what, 18, 19? He was with Black China, and they're saying Almighty J, he's just with all these other chicks. So her kissing Almighty J on live? Oh, my God. So this is haunting, but listen, some people will say, man, who cares? Well, this is also why I think it's bad, because if she was just with NBA players, it's like whatever. If she was just with NFL players, like whatever. It's a different industry. But within your own industry, for her to have been on everybody's stream, and it's not like she's just appearing on stream, which is one thing. She's out there kissing dudes on stream? That's kind of rare. It's not really often that you see a chick pull up. I don't even think, with all due respect, I don't think Bonnie Blue is kissing dudes on stream. And, well, I don't know what kind of dude would allow her to do that to them, but you guys get where I'm going with this.
Yeah,
but people started to pull, and by people, I mean this page, started to pull PlaqueBoyMax's talking about a type of girl like this. So it's not that people were just, like, ascribing what they feel onto PlaqueBoyMax and saying, damn, that couldn't be me. They're saying, yo, ain't this you? Didn't you say this? And this was when he was having a conversation with Silky, and I'm going to play you guys that clip right now.
Wait, did Jay Cinco take your bitches?
Jason?
Jay Cinco.
What do you mean he took my bitches?
No, I was just asking.
That's not my bitch. That's the bitch. Huh? Say kiss her on screen.
Oh, I saw that.
That's not my bitch.
Grace Henderson. Now wait, look though.
Yo, nah though.
I think she looked familiar somewhere. I think she know my Taekwondo. I think she's been around a couple streams. No, I'm not trying to call. Shout out Grace from me. I'm not trying to do you like that. But it's like, you know, it's just like, you feel me? Oh, P2. Yeah.
Oh, she around.
Yo, imagine you bring a girl on stream and start spamming names in the chat. That would break my heart. Was that what was happening or no? Yeah, figured. Yeah, damn. She on tour? Nah, I don't. It was over the course of years though, so I don't think so.
Damn. How was New Orleans?
This is so wild because PlaqueBoyMax is on there. He said her exact name. He said the exact chick, and then that's the chick that he ended up with. And I'm like, what the hell? Like, something must have happened. Something must have changed in that time frame. You know what? I think he just matured. That's it. He just got older. He matured. One of the comments of one of PlaqueBoyMax's fans said he can't really be mad at people for clowning him. The old Max would have clowned the present him too. I think they did him crazy with the Travis, like putting him in front of that dude Travis Hunter. That part of the compilation, come on, Ulxa, like you went too far with that one. That's crazy, because Travis Hunter, like his girl, PlaqueBoyMax's girl right now, Grace Henderson, she was not moving the way that Travis Hunter's girlfriend was moving. She wasn't embarrassing him whilst being with him. She wasn't doing any of that. She wasn't like, oh, I didn't even like him at first. She didn't do any of that. She just happened to be on every other stream in the entire industry before she got to PlaqueBoyMax.
And he thought he was introducing somebody new, but it wasn't there. Is he still with her, y'all?
She got there eventually. That's what matters. And Aiden Ross would react to this, and we would get some even worse information. Unfortunately, I didn't think it was possible.
She was on my stream? Huh? Wait, what? I don't even, bro, first of all, I'm not gonna be disrespectful to Max's girlfriend. That's first of all. It's not my business. If he's happy, that's all I'm here. But let me ask you, when did I have her on stream?
You gotta do it.
Score up to 70% off new trees and returning faves at
He don't
Michael's.
even
Plus,
remember.
decorating supplies are up to...
I'm telling you.
Wait a minute. Was this when I said it was Ariana Grande? Oh my God. It was with Bilu, I think. That's crazy.
So here, Aiden Ross hit him with the quote. The quote, not a quote. The quote. If he's happy, that's all that matters. Man, I mean, I feel like we all know. Like if your man's hits you with, man, as long as you're happy, oh, no trippy red. Like that's a spear through. You know when your homie hits you with the, oh, that's as long as you're happy. If you get a jail call leaked by Young Thug, your other two homies, they're bursting out laughing behind your back. That's crazy. But this is the thing. Aiden Ross said he couldn't even remember her, but he got linked with her through B-Lou and Zeus. Now, we talked to Shay Frost already. We talked Almighty J already. Zeus and B-Lou, you guys remember the types of vids that Zeus and B-Lou were doing earlier on. Not the reaction stuff, but when they started bringing chicks on. If chicks were hopping on Zeus and B-Lou, I don't know. Also, there was this funny clip that I just felt like I would have to throw in here of PlaqueBoyMax getting some flowers for his girl.
Now we gotta get her the biggest roses in this joint.
Oh!
Nah, stay over there. Nah, it's good. It's good. Just stay over there. Yeah. I got you. That's real. I don't know your name, but excuse me, miss. I saw you from across the room. I got these. Hold on. Wait, so you saw me walking with the flowers. You gonna scream out my bro name?
So here, this I just thought that was funny. I don't know if he had to be exaggerating. You know, it's for the content. But in this situation, to be honest with y'all are not gonna bully him out of this relationship. You know, as long as, like Aiden Ross said, as long as he's happy. I think this is very difficult. I think this is the worst thing he could have chosen because it's somebody that's within his industry. But I just want to know the background. Because he already said her name. He knew her. He said if he was in that position, it would be terrible. But I think he's going to stay with her because, you know, he's going to be like, man, she held me down while I was in the hospital. Y'all don't know what I've been going through. She's been helping me through that. You guys know the whole spiel that everybody gives. So I think that's going to be the situation for PlaqueBoyMax. And, you know, I wish them the best. He wasn't the first streamer, but he can be the last streamer. And we really don't know what else she was doing behind the scenes, right? Like, she could have just been, you know, doing her own thing. We don't know how she's helping PlaqueBoyMax's career. We don't know what she's done for him to, you know, be willing to go out into public with her. But I do think this is going to hurt. I don't see how this can't hurt, all of this stuff coming up. That's why I feel bad that this page had to do him like that. Now,
I mean, was Jeezy embarrassed with Kardashian? No. He love that girl. Was Tyga embarrassed with, what's her name? They got that tattoo across her forehead. Amber Rose. So,
or giving me entertainment. But, man, if PlaqueBoyMax was my mans, I would have to sit up here and just say, like, I would just have to sit here mute and just stare at you guys like, I would have to stare through you guys, not stare at you guys. But let me know what y'all think about the situation. Are you guys man enough to handle something like this and be able to...
I don't even know what to say, bro. I don't know what to say. I could probably say... Maybe it should be like sat down, talk. And she be like upfront real with me about some shit. But would she? I don't know the girl's though. But he sees something good in her. And like what's his name said. Hey man, if he's happy, he's happy.